In this episode, we see Cyrax and Sektor. Now, when the episode starts out, they're both riding in the back of what looks like an armored truck. Cyrax is beat up, he's bleeding here and there, so that's to say that he didn't go willingly. They're on their way to a facility to undergo the treatment for the cyberization program. And they have a little conversation here.
The Grandmaster knows what is best for us. We must embrace this technology, and with it, we will be stronger. This is the future of the Lin Kuei. No, this is the end.
Now, when they go into the facility to start the training, they show the Grandmaster in the control room with the head doctor. Now, if you notice that this doctor looks familiar, is because in the second episode, he was the one that put that, steel plate or whatever you want to call it, the cyberization eye, in the Kano. When the fight ensues, Cyrax and Sektor seem to be working side by side, pretty much fighting like a tag team here, throwing their opponents left and right to each other. But then when they're done, they weren't really human. They were cyberized robots. Now they're both taken back when they see this, and Cyrax obviously, rips off the head and throws it to the camera, and Kano gets a big laugh out of it. But later on, the doctor tries to warn the Grandmaster about the cyberization, about what could happen here. But the Grandmaster just dismisses everything that he says and makes him go ahead with the project. Now when they're pretty much like dissecting their brains, they show Cyrax. The doctor explains that all they're doing is pretty much retaining all their memories but taking away their emotions, so that pretty much that they'll go into any battle without any kind of fear at all. They show them all these videos of destruction, so they get used to it. It's pretty much like an indoctrination video. And when they pan out, you can see that the lower half of them is already cut off. They drained their blood and obviously supplemented it with synthetic oil or cyberization blood, whatever you want to call it. Now, when they're showing them, when they're putting on the, or whatever you want to call it, the mask, the helmet, whatever you want to call it, the cyberization skin. You see how they implemented the metal and the alloy that they was talking about into the skin. Now, when they're first testing out in their suits, they're going against Hydra. Now, Hydra, in my opinion, looked like Smoke, but then again, he could have just been, any person from the Lin Kuei that they just got to volunteer. When the fight ensues, he's whooping both their asses, and the Grandmaster is not really pleased. But then Sektor comes in, gets a couple of good hits, and then Cyrax comes in, and you can tell that their memory has now come back, because now they're going back to the tag team. They're fighting Hydra and whooping his ass.
Imagine you and me, guaranteed to please.